Welcome to NCRT Help. In this video, we will discuss question number 3 of exercise 16.2. First of all, let us read the question. An experiment involves rolling a pair of dice and recording the numbers that come up. Describe the following event. Here is a sample space which I have already made for the pair of dice. There are total of 36 outcomes. 1 1 1 2 1 3 up to 1 6, 2 1 2 2 2 3 up to 2 6, and so on up to 6 6. Total of 36 outcomes. Now we have to describe the given events. First of all, the event A, which is saying the sum is greater than 8. The sum on the numbers on the two die should be greater than 8. Now look, when a pair of die is rolled, the minimum sum of the number is 2. When 1 1 is obtained on both the die, the minimum sum is 2 and maximum is 12. When a pair of die is rolled, the maximum sum of the number is 12. When we obtain 6 on each die, that is 6 6, then sum is 12. So the sum is greater than 8 means we can have 9, sum as 9, 10, 11 or 12. So let us take event A, which is saying the sum is greater than 8. That means the sum can be 9, 10, 11 or 12. Write the favorable outcomes of the event A. Sum 9. For sum 9, 3, 6, 4, 5, 5, 4 and 6, 3. These are 4 outcomes in which the sum on the numbers on both the die is 9. Now for sum 10, 4, 6, 5, 5 and 6, 4. These are the 3 outcomes on which the sum of the numbers on both the die is 10. Now for 11, 5 6 and 6 5. These are only 2 outcomes where we have the sum on the numbers on die is 11. And last 12. Single outcome is there where the sum of the numbers on the die is 12. So these are the outcomes where the sum on the numbers on both the die is greater than 8, that is 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now describe the second event, which is 2 occurs on either die. 2 occurs on either die. So 2 can appear on first die or on the second die. Let us take 2 on the first die. Then on second die we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 6. Then favorable outcome are 2 1, 2 2, 2 3, 2 4, 2 5 or 2 6. In these outcomes we have taken 2 on the first die. Now the chances that 2 is on the second die, then reverse the event. 1 2 reverse the outcome. So 2 1 in place of 2 1 we can have 1 2. 2 2 after reversing we are not getting any new outcomes. So after 2 2 you have to take 3 2, 4 2, 5 2 and 6 2. Total of 11 outcomes are there in favor of event B, which is saying 2 appear on either die. Either means it is on the first or on the second die. Now let us read the third event C. The sum is at least 7 and multiple of 3. The sum of the numbers on both the die is at least 7 and a multiple of 3. Sum at least 7 and it should be multiple of 3. At least 7 means sum can be 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12. Because on a pair of die we cannot have sum greater than 12. So sum can be 8, 9, 10 or 11, 12, but it should be multiple of 3 also. So favorable outcome is sum is 9 or 12. Sum is at least 7, but it must be multiple of 3. So sum should be 9 and 12. तो in favor of C, sum 9 or 12. For 9 we have 3 6, 4 5, 5 4 and 6 3, and for 12 there is only one outcome, 6 6. So we have described all the events A, B and C. Now let us look at the questions. Which pair of these events are mutually exclusive? Now according to definition, two events A and B are said to be mutually exclusive if A intersection B is equal to phi. Now we have to check which pairs are mutually exclusive. Now see, A and B, we do not have any single outcome common. So we can see A intersection B is equal to phi. We do not have any common outcome between A and B. So we can say A and B are mutually exclusive. Also, in B and C, we do not have any common outcome. So we will write B intersection C is also equal to phi. Therefore, events B and C are also mutually exclusive. But in A and C, we can see in A and C, outcome 3 6 is clearly common and 6 3 is also common. So A intersection is not equal to phi. So we will write A and C are not mutually exclusive. But in the question he is asking which pairs are mutually exclusive. So A and B, because A intersection B is equal to phi. So A and B are mutually exclusive, and B intersection C is also equals to phi. We do not have any common outcome between B and C. Therefore B and C are also mutually exclusive. So I hope you understand this question. If you understand, then press the like button and subscribe our channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day.